Greetings, sports fans. ASMR Sports here, and today I'm doing a unannounced live stream because I'm trying to work out the kinks of my live stream setup. So bear with me as I get some things set up here, and then I'll start yapping away. Okay, I got my window on the chat open so I can see things now. It's just me so far. All right, so I am live streaming this, but I will post this as a video right after I get done streaming it, because I will have some announcements relevant to the actually I'm going to move something real quick here. Alright, some people are coming in. I'm just moving my iPad over that I'm watching this thing on. It's like kind of crazy. I feel like I'm in a friggin' TV broadcast like room or something. I got like 15 screens and two cameras here. Well, I guess one camera and one screen thing. All right. So some folks are coming in. Kevin Gameplays. What's up? Not Mr. Moon. How you doing, my friend? Brian Jackson, Logan Silk, coming at. So all the old timers coming out. All right, and I think we're back. Okay. All right, here we go again. I don't know if this is gonna work at all. I might have to completely rethink my plan here for doing live streams. With this setup, I might just have to I don't know, do something closer to what I've been doing with just the ASMR streams. Alright, so I do see people coming in, and let's see if we can last past the 1 minute mark. Yeah, okay, so for those who are on the stream now, I started this stream like 3 or 4 times, and it just kept crashing, it kept ending, and then I tried to restart it, and I don't know if it just kicks everybody off or what. So, okay, this has been going for a minute so far, so knock on wood here, this is going to keep rocking. Alright, so we got Harry DeFilippi, White Rice Productions, and Logan Silk back. Logan Silk says everything good up in Indies. The state had most, yeah. I am a pretty cautious person when it comes to COVID-19. I have asthma, and I'm not looking to get, pneumonia anytime soon, especially because what's happening in North Dakota is the hospitals are filling up, and I live in Fargo, which is the biggest city in North Dakota, so we end up getting a lot of the patients from around the state that, can't fit into hospitals elsewhere. So, yeah, it's bad time, man. It's bad time. I mean, my day-to-day life isn't really impacted that much. I work from home, and, I don't really go out much at all. So, I don't have to take any significant risks. So, I mean, other than not being really able to see my friends and, do all the things I normally do, which is stressful for sure. I'm relatively not impacted by things except just the stress of, I've got kids, and I just worry about them getting hurt or getting sick or something and needing to go to the hospital, and then it being a total ordeal. But hopefully that won't happen. All right, so we're at the 2 minute 7-second mark, and we're still rocking. You know what I did that I changed? Boy, this video is gonna suck for the people who are watching this after the fact, so I'll try to get to some content quickly here. But that little noise you hear in the background is little comments coming up in the software that I'm using, so I don't have to use an iPad to join the stream. I can see the comments in the software I'm using to stream, so that's good. Hopefully this will work, because if it doesn't, it's gonna suck. So this little screen to the bottom left you see is a nice little thing that I can do on this software, which is show you a web browser. And so I've got up a list of the 30 teams that are going to be in that break tomorrow night, God willing. And then I also have up the random.org website. So I'm gonna do what they do in all the breaks, and basically you click this thing, which is the dice roller, and we'll pick like a one dice, so it's number 4. So then we're gonna go back to the I can get this. Thanks Harry for the comment on audio. Sounds like it's going well, so that's good. Anthony De Lorenzo, this is not a break. This is not a break. This is a just a impromptu live stream that I'm doing. But I'm doing this because I want to make sure that everything's working for the break tomorrow. So that is the regularly scheduled time for the break. It does look like we'll be good to go. I have 27 spots filled, and there's 30 available. So if anybody wants in on that, not Mr. Moon asked if election night stream is possible. Someone else mentioned that too. I might hop on, and maybe we could watch some of the video coverage together and comment on it, which I could actually do with this software, if it actually works. Cause yeah, it was crashing pretty hard before. But so yeah, I don't know. I might do that, but I'm gonna probably be stressed out like everybody else on Tuesday night, and it'll be pretty late before anything really happens. So it's like I don't know if I want to stay up that late. I remember last election, 2016. I stayed up till like, I don't know what it was, like 12:30 or 1 or something, and like the results were still not final, and I just went to bed, and I was like, fuck it, I'm done. Let's see. Okay, anyone a Star Wars fan to watch the new? Oh, Logan, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and a big fan of The Mandalorian, so I did watch the most recent one, although there were kids around, so it was kind of, I couldn't focus all that much on it, but I'm super excited about season 2 of The Mandalorian. Okay. One thing I don't like about this comments it's showing me is that it doesn't show me too many comments at once. I guess I can make the screen a little bigger. Okay, there we go. All right, so back over to this random org. So we picked a 4. So then we go back to this, and we go down here to list randomizer, and then we're going to paste in the 30 spots that we have open, and we're going to press. So I'm going to do like spot 1. I'm just going to do a test here. Spot 2, spot 3, spot 4. So like we rolled the dice 4 times, so I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we would have the order of the spots. So number 1 would be the 4th spot, number 2 would be the 1st spot, and so on. So I can copy those guys, bring them over to the spreadsheet, and then paste them there, and then spot 4 will get the Diamondback spot. Spot 1 will get the Braves. Spot 3 will get the Orioles. Spot 2. Okay. So I'm sorry for making you go through that, guys, but I just kind of want to. I'm doing like a dry run here. I like to practice performance, so I think we're all set. So then once we did that, we would get into the break itself, and I would start opening cards, and then I would switch back to the main camera here, and I could keep this small window on the bottom left open in case anybody wanted to see. Or I'm just reading some comments here. Yeah, White Rice Productions, you're totally in my head. I was actually thinking. Alright, so for some content today, oh, but by the way, the main thing is I'd love to fill those last 3 spots. So if anybody wants in, please check out hotcardboard.com. Go to the baseball section, and you'll see the 2020 Bowman Chrome break in there, and you can buy your spot. I'm just opening a drawer here. Keep like worrying that my freaking stream's gonna go out again. So I thought for some content I'd open this box of Panini contenders, and I was actually looking up like mock drafts to see, you know, kind of who the big names were. And actually the site that I ended up pulling up had like some video on it, some, you know, like an ad or something, and it was really causing my computer to have some problems. Like my fan was coming on from the processor heating up, and oh, my screen is frozen. Is it frozen for you guys? Okay, the timer is still going, so I think it's still working. Can you hear me? But not see. Man, this is just so effed. So effed, you guys. Wow, what is going on here? I don't know, can you hear me out there? Probably not. Oh, this is just horrible. Alright, so comments are stopped coming, so I think that means I'm offline here. See if this changes anything. Oh, okay. Oh, comments are back. So I think my camera like froze. Okay, yeah, so my stream is still going, but my camera is not connecting, so I'm going to, gee whiz, let me try some stuff here. Alright, so you can hear me, and I think you can see, like the small window here in real time, but, yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna turn my camera off and then on again. And you should be able to still like hear me during that process. Okay, off it goes. And then I'm gonna turn it back on. I gotta tell you guys, I'm not impressed with the software that I'm using. And it does not seem to want to come back. Gosh. Well, I'm glad I did this test run, because if I was doing this during the live break, I'd be freaking out. I'm kind of freaking out right now. Alright, let me just... Good Lord. Ian asks if I'm using OBS. No, I am not. I'm using Ecamm Live, and by the minute I'm thinking I should ditch it and go get some OBS, which I think is free, but I've heard is kind of hard to learn. I'm just trying to figure out how I can get this stupid camera to... I kind of think my camera's like fritzing out, because like the little display on it is just like, it's going off and then on and off and then on, and it's... Yeah, maybe my camera's fried. Wouldn't that be something? Oh, there we go. We're back. God, what a shit show. Yeah, I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to use this rig, this whole setup. I mean, I don't know. I hope you guys trust me. So, like, if I have all these technical difficulties when I'm trying to do a break, you know, I'm not like swapping the packs around on you. Oh, there goes the audio. Wow. Okay, I cannot hear anything. Can you guys hear me? I don't know if anybody can hear me. So I cannot hear any audio through my speaker or through my headphones. I have the monitor on, but I think you guys can hear me. Wow, that's weird. All right, let me just unplug my audio. Oh, okay, there it goes. I think my adapter for my headphone is a little wonky. God, can anything go right tonight? Jiminy crickets. Maybe I'll pull a one of one LaMelo out of here. Or else there'll be a... Oh man, there goes my freaking audio again. Alright, sorry. Alright, so lots of things to get figured out here before we go streaming. Okay, alright, well at least you weren't without audio that whole time. I'm gonna have to get a different adapter for this friggin' headphone. So I've got some contenders draft. As you know, I opened a case of this last year and got my friggin' butt kicked on it. So the only reason I'm opening this single box is because I got this from my distributor. So I paid wholesale pricing for this, which was like $98. So there's 6 autos. I think it's 1 per pack in here. And I was looking at you can probably tell the acoustics in this room are quite a bit different than where I normally open stuff. But I was looking at the mock draft to see who the guys to get in this were, and basically it was these dudes, you know, on the cover. So might just go by that as a guide. White West Production asks if I think the Yankees will trade Andujar. Yeah, you know, I think the odds are decent that they will. I mean, here's the thing: they need pitching, like nobody's business. So, if they can get good pitching for somebody that needs a, you know, offensive beast of a third baseman, then I think they're going to get rid of Andujar because they don't really need him all that much. Chris Middleton, he had a nice postseason. In the bubble here, Joel Embiid. These two are like some kind of rainbow foil. Alright, there's our first autograph out of here. Omer, year 7 with Georgetown, looks like. No idea what his story is. I don't know anybody in this draft class is. Did you say Carmelo Anthony? Did I get a Carmelo? Oh, there it is. Syracuse, yeah, nice. So these like veteran players say prospect ticket. So how do I tell who the draft guys are and who the, you know, the throwbacks are? I've always found contenders to be kind of confusing if you don't know a lot about the players in the sport. Which, you know, I know a fair bit of basketball, so I know Trae Young obviously is in the league. Kawhi and Russell and LaMarcus and Rui Hachimura was a rookie last year. But if I don't know, otherwise if you didn't know who's who, then you might not know what the heck you got. Alright, well, I'm pleased that the stream hasn't gone out yet, so I gotta make sure my freaking camera works. I gotta make sure I get my headphone plug corrected. Probably get a different one. Another Chris Middleton, another Joel Embiid. Jaylen Brown. Jaren Jackson Jr. Campus ticket. And, ooh, look at that number. Nice number to 99. Penn State. It's a pretty looking card. It's black. I have to get used to this top-down thing and hold things like flat instead of like this for like the camera that's usually in front of me. So this is numbered to 99. Minnesota Golden Gopher. That's where I went to college. So kind of fun to see some of the Gophers in these products. Blake Griffin. Oh, cool looking Zion. That's nice. That might be worth $1. $2. Tatum. It's kind of fun actually to see, because I haven't opened a product like this since last year, but I know a lot more about basketball and the players now. So like, I couldn't have told you who Jason Tatum played college ball for. I'm actually kind of surprised he played for Duke because that's like such a name brand college team, and I don't associate him with any team, so it's sort of wacky that he's associated with them because they're such a big name, and I didn't have any idea about it. Another Jaren Jackson. I'm getting a lot of repeats here. Damian Lillard, Rainbow, Zach LaVine. And interesting. Okay, these all have the rookie card logo. I was like thinking that was the first one, but uh-oh. Okay. So the camera is dead again. Gosh, this time it actually gave me an error message. I'm gonna stop my opening right where it is. Golly. Alright, sorry. Yeah, this camera, I've used it like twice. Well, this is interesting. It's not. Oh, I made that. Did I make that window go away? There. Okay. There's the random.org. Oops. So I'm restarting the camera. Hopefully it'll come right on here. Alright, here we are, back live again. Gosh, that's just annoying. Alright, Devin Dotson was the third autograph I've pulled here. Another guy I know absolutely nothing about. Oh, there you go. Indiana State. Larry Bird, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Karl Anthony Towns, Devontae Graham, and Al Horford. Oh man, technical difficulties, guys. It's killing me. Did I reminisce Derek Jeter's Mr. November home run highlight yet? Oh, I haven't looked at that in a little while. Alright, Marcus Wilson says Devontae Dotson was a really good player in college. Alright, well, good to know. I don't know where he's projected in the draft class. When is the draft, by the way? I have no idea. I think it's very soon, though. Another Zion. Is that the exact? Okay, I don't know where I put that, but I think that's the exact same one. Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul, and what is that? Javin Delorier, Duke. Huh. So speaking of Duke, I don't know what this guy's story is, but he's got 3.5 points per game, so must not be like a starter. There's Devin Dotson. Let's read. Alright, Dayton's Obi Toppin might have taken home the National Player of the Year award, but on November 27th, 2019, at the Maui Invitational, it was Dotson taking center stage The high-scoring guard erupted for a career best 31 points, helping the Jayhawks pull out a 90-84 overtime win over the Toppins Flyers for the tourney title. All right. Kyrie. I didn't know Kyrie played for Duke either. As you can tell, I have zero clue about college basketball. So I just ordered a bunch of stuff from David Adams. They were having a sale, and it's been a while since I just kind of opened some stuff just for the hell of it, just for opening. So I wanted to have like a nice variety of things. So I just ordered like I don't know, 10 different kinds of boxes. So I got like some hockey coming. I got some wrestling coming. And actually one thing I'm super excited about, there's a nice number, DeAndre Ayton, numbered to 99. Let's see who our auto is here. Josh Hall. Okay. I don't know what school he's went to. NC State. No, instead of heading to NC State. Oh, so he's like, must be one of the high school guys. Huh. Cool. He must be decent then if he's going straight from high school. So yeah, I got a bunch of I was gonna say one of the things I'm excited about that I got is I got a bunch of fat packs of 2018-19 Chronicles basketball. So that's gonna be probably part of my Leukomania Part 2. Although I don't know, I might save those for like a video of their own. I got a lot of them, and I plan to open at least half of them. Nicholas Peters says, when my boss gets his haircut on Fridays on our lunch break, I always throw in earbuds and put on your videos on the waiting couch and take a small nap, zone out. Okay, so now Nicholas, you have me really like intrigued. Like, are you saying you go with your boss to get their haircut? And if so, I'm wondering like why you have to go with. Are they like maybe disabled, or maybe they're like super wealthy and they need they're like somebody with them at all times? You'll have to explain. I would love to know. Maybe I'm just missing some obvious like explanation for that. But Lonzo Ball, so his brother LaMelo is expected to be one of the top picks, even though a lot of people I think he's going to be like pretty crappy. Kawhi, rainbow. Ooh, nice Scion rainbow. That's pretty cool. This thing is nice and sharp too. If this is worth anything graded, I would send that in. I don't really think it will be though. All right. Our last and final autograph is Udoka Zabuike from Kansas. Nicholas Peters. Yeah, independent contract. Okay, so that's pretty funny. Anybody famous? You're using your real name, so maybe I should just stop asking questions. Cassius Winston. I don't know if I've heard of Cassius Winston. Ben Simmons. Kemba Walker. Also had a really great postseason. Nice Ja Morant. Second year. Ja Morant is, other than Luka, Ja Morant is another guy that I'm, sort of like lightly trying to buy some cards of in the off season, because I think, he's going to probably have a pretty good year and his cards will go up from where they are now. So I got like a few colored pulls of his Prism rookie card from 2018-20 Prism. But other than that, I haven't really been buying, much in terms of singles. Sometimes I think I should buy some Zion just because his stuff has gone down a bit, but I don't know, he's still pretty risky. Is 46 people a stream record? I don't know. I'm actually kind of surprised I have that many. I was looking at a number on the chat and it says 23, but I guess that's the number of likes this video has. And then elsewhere it shows 47. I feel like I've had like 50 plus, like somewhere north of 50 one time. Probably I have a lot more when I actually tell people when the hell I'm going to be online. But this I just totally wanted to do to test stuff out, and I'm really glad I did it because holy gosh, what's not going wrong? So now let's just look at this pretty box and these things, and I'll just probably field some comments on chat, or maybe we'll go surfing around the web. I don't know, since we can do that. Look at that. I feel like let's see. Thought there was a window to change the. Oh yeah, there it is. Change the like picture settings because I have the brightness on really high, but I want to turn that down a little bit. There we go. Is that a little better? All right. Let's go through comics. Subaru WRX. Let me see. You've got a Subaru. Finally caught you live. All right. Thank you. Good to have you. I know a lot of people sort of lament that they miss a live stream, so I apologize for not being better at scheduling them. But again, this one is just kind of to do some testing out of the software. Arceray says better late than never. Seems like I got in the tail end of the show. Yeah, I don't know how long I'll go tonight. I definitely have opened all the stuff I'm gonna open. I think, unless someone convinces me I should go and get some more stuff. But I'm actually I'm in my office, which is upstairs, and normally I'm in my basement when I record, which is where all my cards are. So it would be a long wait if you wanted me to go get some stuff. Udoka was a great player in college too. Okay, that's Udoka as a BK. Okay, cool. All right, well I got some potential, guys. Unfortunately, I think those are the two base ones. Oh wait a minute, did I not get? Oh yeah, okay. So the one numbered auto I got was this guy, Lamar Stevens. I'd love it if he was good, but not sure he is. All right, Arthur Ray says, "Are you doing the break tomorrow?" Right, that's correct. It'll be at 8 p.m. Central Time. So it's 9 Eastern and 6 p.m. West Coast time, California time. Ja reminds me of Jimmy Butler. Yeah, it's funny. He really does. Not afraid to drive the ball. He has a bright future ahead of him. And it's funny. I have not seen a lot of Ja. But in a lot of the guys who had good seasons this past year, I didn't even see play until the playoffs, and so I kind of have a limited slice of their season to judge them by, or at least observe them. And unfortunately, Ja was not in the playoffs, so I didn't get to see him. But Jimmy Butler impressed me, I'll tell you that much. Do college football cards? Ooh, yeah, I don't know. I might. I'd rather do NFL, but yeah, and I don't know what college football cards are really even coming out right now. I'd have to get something a little bit older, since the draft stuff is already out, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Is there contenders draft football coming up that hasn't been out yet? Maybe there. No, I don't think there is. I think that would have been out a while ago. For the guys that are currently in NFL right now, anyways. You should give a tour of the website. Logan Silk says, yeah, it's not a bad idea. I might do that. In fact, let me just get it up here. to see if I can figure out how the hell to do it. Okay, so I gotta make this big. There we go. Alright. So, so this is just the main landing spot you go to if you go to my website, and I want to show people where to go to find the break. So if you go over here on the left, it says baseball. Then there's the 2020 Bowman Chrome break, and it's $35 in shipping. On my site is a flat $7.99. So if you just bought one break, you would add $8 to this, and $43 would be your price. But you get free shipping at $150. So if you buy this and like $120 of other stuff, then you get free shipping. All right. My computer, like, the fan on my computer is starting to go, which makes me think it's like this website, my website, that is hurting it. Anyways, hopefully, and I'm a little freaked out because that's what my computer was doing when it like crashed the stream before. So I hope it doesn't. I'm gonna leave it up. I'm gonna read some comments. All right. Let's see. Justin Ling said this should be your new opening background. Do you mean the like the thing I got here, the mat? Yeah, I might get a mat that has ASMR Sports on it. Then I can switch mats. But this wouldn't be the mat that I use for obviously sports card show stuff. Are the sports card show stickers available for purchase on their own? I tell you what, Nicholas, shoot me an email and I'll send you some. I don't think I would feel like I have to sell them if people really want to use them. I'll send them. I do put them in every package that goes out though, and I have some hot cardboard stickers too if anybody gives a poop about those. But I'm in Costa Rica. I have to figure out the time zone, make sure I don't miss the break. All right, cool. Costa Rica, man. You know, it's funny. For a long time, I thought I really wanted to like eventually retire in Costa Rica because like the cost of living and like the cost of real estate historically has been relatively low compared to the United States. And you know, it's obviously a beautiful country and very warm climate, and a lot of Americans have been heading there in the past, 5-10 years. So like things are starting to get more expensive, and I bet, as with everything Americans seem to do overseas, we're probably creating a mess out there. So hopefully we're not making ourselves unwelcome. But anyways, yeah, Costa Rica. Hopefully I can visit there sometime. Love to spend like a month out there in the winter. Do you have any idea on what do you think the value of that one you pulled might be? I don't, but I feel like I looked up that guy's stuff, and like some of his like lower number stuff, like 25s and like 30s were going for like $10 to $20. So the one is probably worth like, maybe if I found the right buyer, $50, I'd guess. I don't even think I would get that. Let's see. Grumpy Cat Lover. I love Grumpy Cat. Man, I haven't seen any Grumpy Cat stuff in forever. Says, love your channel. Looking forward to the break tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully it goes well. If not, I may never do breaks again. Or I'm gonna have to get like OBS software and a different camera. Just want to let you know I am Vincent S. and you have me listed as eventually. Oh, okay, thanks. I appreciate that. I'm gonna fix it right now. Because I have like this list open constantly on my computer. Okay, Vincent H. There you are. I'll change it to Vincent S. Let's see. I'm gonna find you. Yeah. Okay. Got you. Cool. Thank you for that correction. By the way, I don't know who Tim B is. I don't want to say his last name because I'm trying to, not get everybody hacked. But Tim B is rocking. I think like 8 spots. So clearly he's trying to help me out, and I truly appreciate it. I truly appreciate it, Tim. I bet Tim is like, I hope it's not somebody like Logan Selk or something, who's like always on the video, and I don't know their name, but I mean, I guess that could be. I don't necessarily associate any usernames with their actual names. Alright, King Jackson says, I'm trying to find UFC cards. Do you mean you're trying to like buy some? Cause let me just see. Let's go to UFC on my website. Yeah, so I think this is like the only thing I got, and I'm pretty sure I opened a box of these at one point on the channel. So, anyways, there's those. I don't think I have any other UFC, but if I ever do, I will get them up. 53 people, yeah. Everyone needs some relaxation before the like pandemonium that's gonna come on the election night. I should start doing like meditation exercises with everybody. By the way, I hope this isn't like boring anybody out of their mind. I'm just scrolling through the comments and not really changing what's here. I could do some like hand dancing. Oh boy. We're jumping the shark, kids. We're jumping the shark. White Rice Production says, would you ever send bigger channel packages like the other dealers do to advertise? Yeah, I totally would do that. And you know, most of the channels out there, you know, have an address listed for people to send them stuff. So I could easily send people, you know, whatever, like a nice hobby box or something. I totally am probably going to send something to Scoops ASMR, because, you know, it's been a while since he's done like sports card stuff, or at least a lot of sports card stuff. He's been doing a lot of other stuff lately, but I really love his sports card stuff, so I'm probably going to send him something. And then other than that, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I should probably send to like bigger channels that are not ASMR but are just like opening stuff, but I don't know what would be good ones to send to. I mean, most channels that have a lot of followers and do box openings probably aren't really like gonna give a crap if I give them a box of I don't know what, but you know, some kind of decent box. So I'd prefer to send to like smaller ones since they might care a little bit more. Let's see. I'm trying to find comments that if you pull a Tatis Jr., I'll give you $50. All right. Well, I will not take you $50, but I will try to pull a Tatis Jr. out of 2020 Ultimate Baseball opener. I'm a huge fan. Thank you. Appreciate that. I wonder if you have a channel with the name of your account there. And you know what? Since I'm looking at comments in this stream, I can't like just click on your name and go to your account. I don't think. Yeah, I can't. So I'll have to check it out afterwards. Alright, Arsery says cost of living is probably the highest of Central America. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. But still probably significantly lower than most of the states, or not most of the states, but certainly the bigger states in the United States. You're right about Americans coming here, lots of tourism, beautiful country, welcome to visit anytime. Yeah, I'm curious, Arsery, are you like an expat, or are you were you originally from Costa Rica and you live there still today, or were you somewhere else in the world and you ended up there? Let us know. Have I seen the Tyson Beck cards? You know, I've like barely seen them. I think somebody who's like posted a thread about them on Blowout forums. So I like glanced up on them there. I didn't really think they were all that like worth acquiring. But I don't really get into a lot of that kind of a lot of these custom design stuff that's getting hot. You know, with Topps 2020 and everything. Like, I don't really get into Topps 2020 too much. So, you know, other artists who are doing kind of like stuff on their own is equally not very enticing for me. But I totally get why people would be excited about it, especially if they like the artists, you know, sort of independently. Then if you're a card collector, and of course you're going to want to pick their stuff up. Let's see. AW says not super relevant, but wondering if you saw my comment on the thrift store box of cards. I did see that comment. And it's funny. was just like going bonkers. And I mean, the COVID sports card market was going bonkers. Everything was going up and up and up. I actually went back through a lot of my NBA cards, including ones that I pulled from that thrift store box, and I found that Kobe, and I looked it up, and I realized then that it was worth like a lot of money. And and then I looked at the condition, and it was pretty good. It's a little off center, but other than that, it looks pretty nice. So I sent that one in for grading, and I'm hoping to get like a PSA 9 out of it. So yeah, thanks for your comment. I totally had a shock when I realized how much that was worth. So I appreciate you pointing that out, though. A few other things from that box actually were pretty good too, because there was some KD, Kevin Durant rookies in there too, I think, and I ended up selling those for pretty short money, like maybe 4 or 5 months ago, and they're worth a lot more now, especially if they would have graded well. King Jackson, do you have UFC cards? Yeah, so just the ones I just showed. They're up on the screen right now, actually. I like the ASMR, LA Fanatic says, I like the ASMR basketball pack vids you open. Thanks, I actually was thinking about doing one of the modern NBA variety packs, which I'll go to on my website. It was super handy to have this website, capability with this streaming software. My camera would frickin' play along. So this one here, $124.99 for 9 packs. I was thinking about doing actually one of these tonight, but I don't know. Then I thought, well, I'll just leave those for people to buy because maybe they would want them. And then I had this box that I wanted to open for a while, so I did that. Hey, who plays 2K? I do not play sports video games, although I don't know. Occasionally I've been tempted to. I'm going to tell you a story that will age me a lot, but I used to love sports games when I was a kid, and I played Madden 94, and I played NHL 94, which I've mentioned before, because like the only hockey guys I know from that era are the dudes in that game. And I played like Tecmo Bowl when I was really young, and I played Baseball Stars. Man, if you're like old enough to have been around when the Nintendo, like the original Nintendo, was around, and you're a sports fan, I bet you love Baseball Stars, because god dang it, did we love that game. My friends and I, man, we would this was back when you had to like rent video games from like the VHS store, or like Blockbuster or whatever the equivalent was. We didn't really have Blockbuster where I was, but we had independent stores, and we used to rent Baseball Stars, and like we'd like rent it on a Friday night, and we'd have like a sleepover that would last until Sunday evening, and we'd just play that game nonstop for 72 hours. Oh man, it was the best. Actually, got an emulator like maybe, I don't know, 10 years ago. That lets you play old games on your computer, and I got that game, and it was like pretty sweet. I played it a bunch of times. ASMR prayer session on election night. Yeah, sounds about right. Man, I'm having a hard time keeping up with comments here. The political stuff needs to end. I think everybody feels that way about every election, especially like the presidential ones that tend to get a lot more like junk mail and ask for donations and stuff. But I swear to God, every day I must have like 20 emails asking for donations to political campaigns. So that would be nice to go away. And some people I know, like their text messages get blown up all the time. I don't get too many messages that way, which is good, because I would be pretty pissed about it. But my email gets blown up big time. Been watching your vids. Love the Luka cards you get. Very good. Yeah. Look, I'm excited to do Luka Mania 2. That's actually one of my biggest videos of the past, I don't know, like 6 months. And it was a blast to do, because yeah, I don't know. I love Luka. I love Luka cards, and I love like 18-19 basketball products. So it's like I get to do all that in team. Yeah, the best players on the Yankees. I mean, I think Gleyber Torres for me is definitely the best like young player on that team. I mean, I really love Aaron Judge. And I just think if he could just get the freaking injuries under control and play a full season, I think he would just do, really well. And he's such a good leader for that team. But I mean, he's so big that it's really hard to make that kind of body work over, 162 game season. So I don't know. Dave Winfield pulled it off pretty well, but not many have. Yeah, I don't know. Trying to think who else. Obviously, LeMahieu is just a fantastic player, and I hope they get that guy, stuck around for a little while longer. But yeah, as I mentioned, the Yankees, they've got to get some pitching, and they've got to not. They have enough offense that they could lose some pretty big pieces and still have a very potent offense. But they've got to get some elite level pitching somehow, and it's probably got to come from their farm system, and that's not something you can really plan on or really intentionally sort of develop. I mean, you gotta just hope to God your picks get matured and produce, and teams like the Astros are really good at that, and teams like Pittsburgh seem to be really good at that, although a lot of the pitchers that are drafted by Pittsburgh end up doing really well once they leave. So, anyways, the Yankees have been historically quite poor at developing pitching talent, and they've got to get better at that. But next year we get Severino back, and we got what's his name back, Herman Dominguez, who has some significant upside. So if they get those two back, they get Cole firing, and they've maybe pick up one other guy in addition to like Jordan Montgomery and some of their other kind of 3-4 level pitchers. They're gonna have a pretty nice staff, but the trick keeping them healthy. Haven't been able to do that. Oh my gosh! All right, open some Chronicles. I'm gonna open lots of Chronicles, my man. It's gonna be 1819 Chronicles. I'm so behind on comments. What's the email address I should send? Okay, so Nicholas Peters. It's the email address is info@hotcardboard.com, and that email address is in the description for all my videos I post. So hopefully it's easy to find, even if you don't write it down or you don't hear my comment here on that. Yeah, I love Scoops. Yes, Scoops is the man. His Bosa collection. Yeah, I saw that. Pretty impressive. I'm trying to figure out how he likes Nick Bosa, because I think he's I feel like Scoops is in the Midwest, somewhere like Chicago. But maybe I'll send ASMR Scoops my autographed Origins card of Nick Bosa that I pulled on this channel. Who do you think is the best Yankees player of all time, Eric Kratz or Babe Ruth? Oh, it's definitely Hensley Mullins, for sure. Alright, send something to Binaural Eats. That guy was just, oh yeah, I did see I haven't watched the video, but I just saw the picture on his post about the car accident. So yeah, he's one I've totally wanted to send something to, because honestly, he does a lot of blaster boxes and pretty low end stuff. He did do a hobby box one time of playoff football, which I really enjoyed. But yeah, I think I might send him something pretty swanky, because I'm sure he'll get a kick out of it, and I'm sure I'll enjoy watching him do it and get some attention for the e-commerce site. All right, so thanks. That's a good reminder. I've thought about that, but I'll forget something if I don't think about it too often. Bay City Cars is a good small card channel. All right, cool. I'll check them out. Thank you. What website am I on? Jesse Jedi says hotcardboard.com is the site that I have on my screen right now, and it is my e-commerce website where I sell sports cards. So check that out if you'd like to buy stuff online. By the way, I've also been thinking about doing like a Black Friday sale or some kind of, Thanksgiving time sale. So hopefully I can pull that off and, do some nice discounts on some stuff. So stay tuned for that. Let's see. How about this? Ultimate Baseball Opener says, I will do a $20 donation if you pull a out of 15 or lower Francisco Lindor card, because that's my favorite player. Alright, sounds good. Hey, by the way, so somebody once asked me if I could set my account up so I can get like I think they call them super chats, where like people can give you donations in chats. And I looked up what I'd have to do that, and it's like basically you have to sign up for the the advertising that you can have on your videos. So I signed up, even though none of my videos have advertising, and I don't know if I need to do something to like activate that. And I also don't know, because in this streaming software, I don't know if like it even would show me if somebody did a super chat. But I don't know. You guys have to tell me. Like, can you see an option to like do a super chat right now on this chat, or no? I might have to go and do something to get it like set up. But I did sign up for the advertising, and I did get approved for that, so I think I should be able to do it. Ultimate Baseball Opener says, let's go Clayton Kershaw. Yeah, you know what? I've got a box of 2008 update Topps Flagship Baseball, which is the set that has an SP rookie card of Clayton Kershaw, and I've thought about maybe doing something with that, although I think I might just try to sell it, because I was trying to look those up on eBay, and like there's none of them for sale when I checked like a week ago. So anyways, I thought I'd mention that box, because I picked that up last year, I think. Logan Silk says, if I order some product right now, would you be able to open it on the live video? Depends on what it is. I think, let me see, it's 10:30. If you open something and I can reasonably open it by like 11 o'clock, I will do it. But don't order like a case of Flagship, because I can't get through that. Yeah, I want to try to get to sleep relatively early tonight, because I have tennis early in the morning, and I'm not a morning person at all. This is a relatively new thing for me to do that. So I just want to make sure I get enough sleep. So Logan, yeah, feel free to, if you wanted to order like a variety box, that would be pretty easy to get through relatively quickly. Yeah, like a hobby box is probably going to take too long. But if you want like packs or a blaster or a mega box or something, and let me know if you order it. I'm going to get my email open just so I am ready. Okay, alright, I got my email open, so I'll see if I get an order in. So thanks for asking. Yeah, I've thought about just coming on and said, hey, if you want to buy something, have me open it in real time and send it out to you, like, the next day. Go ahead and order it, and I'll do it. So I might do that occasionally. If people are interested in doing that, then I can just kind of hop on. How many? 47 viewers, alright. Okay. Ultimate Baseball Opener says, I got the overall Kobe 96 pink diamond card in 2K. Wow. That's a pretty nice one. $1,800 in PSA 10, says AW. Let's see, I think the Brewers, Max Mendez says, I think the Brewers' best long-term player is either Keston Hiura or Bryce Strang or Christian Yelich. Yeah, well, Christian Yelich is tough to argue with, although he had a little bit of an off-season. Keston Hiura, I think, is very impressive. What do you think of Trent Grisham? I think he's still with the Brewers. I remember him having a pretty hot start during this recent season. Let's see, can we see your Yankee auto collection? It says White Rice Productions. I'd be happy to do that. It's funny. I think I've probably mentioned this on a video before, but I think I've mentioned that, like, at one point I said I was gonna like build a Yankee auto collection, and like I want to get like guys like David Cohn and David Wells, and like sort of like guys that everybody's forgotten. But if you're a Yankees fan, I mean, you could never forget those guys. But their autographs aren't really worth a ton, so you get them for really cheap. I've wanted to build a collection like that, and like get like Bernie Williams autos, and all these guys from like the dynasty teams of the '90s. But I haven't really had a chance to buy a lot, so I don't really have much to show. I probably have like, I don't know, 10 or 15 autos that meet that description. Then I've got a bunch of Mattingly stuff, so I don't know if that'd be enough for a video. But Marcus Wilson says you should do another Slow Jams video. Yeah, I'd like to. I would like to do some older stuff. Maybe some actual wax paper wrapped cards. So I will try to remember that. I appreciate the reminder on that. Max Mendez says, "Oh, he's just talking to Bruce. But I'll let those guys have their conversation, so I can skip ahead a bit here in the comments because I'm like way behind." Ryan O'Laughlin says, "Hey, thanks for sending me the Aaron Judge cards. Happy to do that. I appreciate you saying thanks and following up, because oftentimes I wonder if I sent things to the right address, or if they were received or whatever, because I just send stuff off and I don't really follow it up or anything. I don't necessarily hear from everybody, so I appreciate when people reach out if they got something, just to confirm that they got it. So appreciate that. Dodgers Nation, Jesus Christ, it's getting late. LA Fanatic says Dodgers Nation 2020 champs. Yeah, congratulations. I'm glad the Dodgers finally won after being in it so many years and having a lot of heartbreak. Now I wish they'd go away for like 10 years. Let the Yankees win some. My throat's starting to get sore because I'm talking so much. That happens a lot when I'm on like a longer chat, pretty much like every time. Let's see. Some people ripping on the trash stros. How about AJ Hinch signing up to manage the Tigers? That's pretty crazy. A friend of mine is a really big Tigers fan. I wonder what he'll think about that. Honestly, they'll kind of probably take whatever upside they can find on a manager, because the Tigers seem to suck perennially. But they have some freaking amazing talent on the pitching side of things in their farm system, so they could be a team to watch in the next 5 years or so. Bruce Pilot says, literally every app I go on. God, I keep thinking I'm getting ahead in comments, but then like I'm deeper. So, hold on, I'm gonna skip way ahead. Okay. Let's see. I gotta find where I was. Let's see. Ultimate Baseball opener says, I'm not getting into. Oh, he said, Ultimate Baseball opener says Trump 2020, but I'm not getting into politics. If YouTubers, do they lose subs and views? And then Strawberry Skin says Biden 2020, but I'm not getting into politics. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so I like to talk about politics a little bit. I mean, as you know, if you watch this show, and I mean the thing is, it's funny because I lived. I'm gonna go on a spiel here now, which I'm kind of worried about doing because I am way behind in comments and I want to catch up on them. Anyways, yeah, I like to talk about politics. I think about politics all the time, and I lived on the East Coast. I lived in Boston for many years, and that's Boston and like particularly Cambridge are very liberal areas, very progressive, and so between just being on the East Coast and then being in a relatively progressive city, I experienced I mean, most of my friends were progressives out there, and but I was born and raised in the upper Midwest in a relatively conservative part of the world, and that's where I live today. I returned to my native lands, if you will, after spending 15 years on the East Coast. So I think a pretty unique outlook on just sort of politics and like what like liberals or progressive think of conservative and vice versa. But I also so I also know like a lot of people who are conservative, and I know a lot of people who are progressive, and oftentimes like when I talk to I tend to skew towards like the liberal side of things, but I also think I'm pretty unique. I mean, I've started many businesses. I'm an entrepreneur. I mean, I'm like, capitalism is in my DNA for sure. And I don't actually, and whatever, I can tell you lots of things about capitalism and like what people think about liberals' view on capitalism. But in any event, I mean, I've always been a business owner. I'm pro-business. I hate red tape. I hate, like when I have a issue that affects my business and it's slowing me down, it like pisses me off. So I'm no like I'm not one of these people that just wants to swallow everything the government wants to put down people's throats, for sure. I mean, I don't think anybody's really like that. But I think a lot of times conservatives imagine that liberals are like that. But anyways, my point is, I talk to a lot of conservatives about like political issues, at least before the last like few years, right? I would talk to conservatives, and we would talk about like problems that our country's trying to solve, and kind of go into some of the details and stuff. And oftentimes conservatives say, hey, you know what, I would vote for you. I would vote for you if you ran for something, right? They'd always say stuff like that, and I'm like, well, it's not because I'm particularly special. I think it's just because if you get to the actual meat and potatoes of issues with people, and you're just you're not like buying into arguments that aren't really your arguments, but there may be arguments that you've heard people maybe that you even admire say, but you really just sort of try to think critically and try to understand some of the facts relevant to the issues at hand. Like people will see eye to eye, relatively frequently, but it's just that politics today seems to be like a sport. It's like Red Sox fans and Yankees fans. Like if you like the Red Sox, you hate the Yankees no matter what. If you like the Yankees, you hate the Red Sox. Like no matter what, you don't really give a shit about what I don't know, like Derek Jeter's doing for his off hours or anything like that. Like you just know your team, and you're supporting your team. So I don't know. I think everybody could probably have some pretty good discussions if we wanted to. But I will tell you this, I get wrapped up emotionally in political arguments all the time, like on social media and stuff, and I usually always regret it, because it's just like, man, you know what, it's like religion, You're not really going to change people's minds by giving them facts that, you think support your position, or trying to like argue the logic of what they're claiming. Like it just doesn't work. Your best bet is to go and find some people you like hanging out with, and hope you can have a relationship with them in which you can honestly listen to each other and hear concerns, and maybe over 10 years you'll have impact on those around you if you do that. Alright, I'm still trying to figure out where the hell I am in the comments here. When are we going to open some stuff now? Well, I don't know. We're probably not going to open anything unless, oh, okay. Alright, Logan just ordered something. Hang on. So 6 Topps Series 2 baseball retail packs gravity feed. Okay. And then, 1 hot cardboard. Okay, let me write this down. Alright, Logan Selkis, did you, okay, I see Ultimate Baseball Opener has gotten into some stuff that I probably won't be able to dress because I gotta go run and get these cards. But I want to see if Logan Silk commented here. Did he comment? Where are you, Logan Silk? There you are. All right, there you are, Logan Silk. So we got 6 Topps Series 2 and 120 baseball variety box. All right, let me know, Logan, in the chat what you want me to open, if it's everything or just some of it. I'll be right back, guys. Go. So everybody thank Logan Silk for coming to the rescue here and saving us from a political conversation. All right, we've got a nice 2020 variety box. And, oh, I gotta switch the screen so the big part is okay, there we go. Boom. Alright, Logan says, yeah, I'm a little bit out of breath because I just sprinted to get these. Logan says, open everything. Alright, cool, we'll do it. Thank you, Logan. I appreciate you giving us some content here. It's very thoughtful of you. Alright, well, here we go. I might be a lot quicker than usual. Just because I'm trying to, you know what, I feel like this feels kind of like heavy, thick to me. But like I don't have anything to compare it to, except my memory of how much these things weigh. I'm going to try to read comments a little bit. I had to skip a bunch, so I apologize. Strawberry Skin asked if I vote. Of course I vote. Well, I shouldn't say of course, but yes, I definitely vote. I've always voted. Ultimate baseball player. Opener. Sorry, I think I said baseball player before. Oh, you got a purple. Nice. Says watch John talks. Y'all will understand. Is that a YouTube channel? If so, just confirm, and I will check him out. But you gotta do something for me. Ultimate baseball opener. I want you to go listen. I want you to go find David Pakman. Now, David Pakman has been doing more kind of like sort of politically, or I don't know what to call it, emotionally charged like videos. But he's a progressive YouTuber, and anyways, I want you to go watch like 2 of his videos, or just one longer one, and tell me what you think he has said that is disagreeable to you, or that you think is false or inaccurate. And then we'll be similarly informed on each other's potential views. All right, so Logan, we got a Sixto Sanchez. Isn't this the guy that like came up this year and went like bonkers? Like good. Unfortunately, purple's not numbered, but I think that's a pretty sweet card. So congrats on that. I think and you got a Kyle Lewis rookie, so nothing to sneeze at there. So congrats on a very nice Bowman Chrome pack. I'm gonna open these in the order they're in. Logan, yes, I'm gonna definitely sleeve anything that's remotely. If you want, I can like pull out the cards that I would sleeve, and you can tell me if you would sleeve something else. But like this, I would sleeve. Kanan, that's a Yankee. He deserves a sleeve, but I probably won't sleeve him. I'm gonna start a pile of stuff I'll sleeve, alright? So everything else will just kind of ship well protected on its own. So, him and him. Boom. By the way, I'm gonna try very hard not to touch the surface of any card with my fingers so there's any fingerprints. But for that break tomorrow, by the way, I'm knock on wood, I'm very impressed that this stream is still going and the camera isn't futzed out again. I don't know what the story was. Maybe I had a cable that was off or something. Ultimate Baseball Player, I appreciate you being willing to check out David Pakman. You know, I do try to watch commentary from all sorts of political commentators, and keep an open mind is all I can do. Very nice refractor Jesus Luzardo rookie card right there. Logan, I apologize if I'm not giving the due attention to these cards. Open some Luca products. Yeah, I don't know if you caught this earlier, CP Rossi, but I am definitely going to be opening some Luca products very soon. I might actually do two nice Brandon McKay rookie. I might actually do 2 videos where I'm opening Luca stuff, 1819 stuff. Because I have a bunch of 1819 stuff that I could open, and I want to do some of it for Luca Mania. And then I might do a separate video for 1819 Chronicles. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. So that's the first Royce Lewis I've seen that's not in a Bowman product. It's numbered to 249. Obviously a very good player right there. B squared, huh? Trout, Carter. I'm not gonna pull out base Trouts, but if you want me to, I will. Ben Shapiro. So I'll tell you a little bit about myself. Ben Shapiro and I actually are, we share an alma mater, but I won't tell you which school. So I know about Ben Shapiro. I've listened to a lot of his content. I do have views about him, or some of the sort of things that he talks about and the way that he frames certain things. For sure I do. And he's one of the guys that Tony Gonsolin, when I said he's one of the guys, I meant Ben Shapiro, but Tony Gonsolin was on the Dodgers. I'm just going to look for SPs here. Gonsolin was on the Dodgers, I think, World Series roster. I feel like I saw him in a game or two. So I pulled him out. Look for Bat Down Fernando Tatis Jr. card and a Kyle Lewis rookie autos. What is that Bat Down you're talking about? Are you thinking of the Acuna Ultimate Baseball opener? Alright, Politified Debates is way better than Ben Shapiro. Politified Debates. Alright, you have an interesting user or account name. Are you doing videos? It's funny. I always I click on a lot of usernames when I'm reading through comments, and to see if people are doing content. Oh, what is this? What is this? I don't know what the hell. This is okay. So it's funny. I gotta talk about this. Hold on. I'm gonna see if. I don't know what. Okay, it's just an advertisement. I know there's a thing with Allen and Ginter every year where they have some code, an algorithm or whatever that you have to crack, and if you do, you get a really cool prize. And the same guy has won it a few years in a row, but I think that card is just an advertising. It's weird because it's glossy. It's thought it was gonna be a hit or something. So that's a letdown. want to open these flagships first. Okay, so baseball, Ultimate Baseball, where you did mean Acuna, yeah. Alright, AW, you are pretty smart. Luke J says he gets too carried away during election time. Who does? Politified Debates. Oh, he says, Politified Debates says I do streams with big political influencers on YouTube. What? You do? That's kind of awesome. I'll have to check it out. Very cool. Maybe you could help me if I got my ASMR Politics channel rocking. Let's see. Our last stream was 1,200 for Wounded Warrior Project. It was sick. All right, very cool. Do you have donations set up? What do you mean by that? Logan Silk, no comment. But yes, I did. AJ Puck rookie card, very nice. Wade Davis. You know, this Topps 2020 Series 1 stuff has really held its value in unopened form. I have quite a few cases of it that I got for pretty cheap money. And I think boxes of this stuff still sell for like 120, 130 bucks. Which for a Series 1 flagship is like nutso. Nice Tatis right there. I mean, it's just a second year card, but oh yeah, you know, I should do a whole show actually on the rainbow of Raisel Iglesias. I should do a whole show on like the whole like 2020 Topps baseball update series / 2021 Topps Series 1 flagship, and like what's gonna happen to all these guys that had rookie debuts in the shortened 2020 season, because I put a lot of thought into those issues, and I have a couple of cases of update ordered, and I have many more cases of Topps 2021 Series 1, so that kind of gives you a sense of what I think about those products. Okay, you can, Politified Debate says you can set up donations or super comments so people can donate. Join stream. Yeah, I was just talking about that. I think, I don't know if I have that set up because I'm not looking at my, comments right now in, YouTube. I'm like looking at it at this, like, in this streaming app. So I don't know if it, like, says donate or whatever, but, I feel like that's kind of an SP looking thing. I don't know what all the SPs look like. But, yeah, so I don't, oh, nice. Black. It's numbered to 67, 69. So yeah, I don't know. Someone's gonna have to tell me if I have the donation things set up. Nicholas Peters says Albies is the most underrated player in the game and undervalued in the hobby. I will say he had a really nice postseason. And, you know, his rookie year when he was coming up with Acuna, I mean, he was really impressive. I think, I wouldn't say he's the most underrated in the game, but I would agree with you, he's underrated for sure. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you want to have a very low risk investment, go and buy a bunch of his flagship rookie cards, you know, and get them graded. Or you could probably find graded ones for like pretty cheap money right now. Even cheaper if you wait just a bit until the off season kind of gets a bit more, you know, into the dark days of winter. Everybody lusts for baseball. Alright, we're doing our final 2 packs of this variety box. Logan Silk, hope you're still hanging in there, and this one feels like heavier over here. I'm gonna save that one. is 8 p.m. Central Time. So that's 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific Time. There are 3 spots left for that, so please go buy them. And I think my site will just say sold out when those are gone. So if you can buy one, they're there. So it's your last few hours to get that done. Ultimate Baseball Opener also please sign to me. I will freak out. What? You have to be monetized, and then you can set it up in your stream settings, says Politified Debates. All right, I will have to go probably set that up. I did just do the setup for monetized. There's a nice Jordan Yamamoto rookie of the year favorites. Casey Mize is one of those Detroit pitchers that's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Alec Thomas and Nick Lodillo and Nick Solak rookie and Mauricio Dubon. All right, if you did an NBA at HBS, you should send me a message. I'm considering playing. Good guess, but I did not do an NBA there. I hesitate to say any more about what I did there because I like my anonymity. And the more clues I give, the harder it will be to maintain that. But there's B squared, Bobby Bradley. Nico Horner rookie, I'll take him out, sure, why not? Eric Pardino. But anyways, yeah, if you have questions about Cambridge or the different schools at Harvard, I'd be happy to send you my thoughts. Joey Bart, I'll take out. I would say if you have the opportunity to do an MBA at Harvard, and you think that the career you're going to do with it is going to make it worth the financial outlay of that, you should do it because it's just a really good hold on, it's just a really, oh boy, don't worry, it's just a really good, I bumped the headphone cable and then my audio went out. It's just a really good way to start a career. You're going to be connected to like a group of people that are going to do amazing things in their own careers, and there will be, invaluable people for you to know. So I'm a pretty big fan of that. But what do I know? I don't have an MBA. Make sure not to forget the 206. That's funny because I've like forgotten that like several times. But usually I remember soon enough to get it on the thing. All right, so we're doing the first of our 6 packs of 2019 Top Series 2. For those of you who don't know, there are a few, and these are retail packs. So there are certain things you can't get. Oh, look at that nice little Dylan Betances gold. I don't know what this is. Okay, iconic card reprints. Oh yeah, okay, it's a Connie Mack, like a stand-up card is what that is a reprint of. They're usually like taller. I've seen some of those like actual cards, and here's the first hit. Pete Alonso, rookie card. Check the condition for you. Looks pretty sharp. There's a little bit of an edge thing right here that's not great. It probably wouldn't be PSA 10. But, I don't know that you would want to grade that until he does a little bit better. Anyways, so that's kind of a cool 2-player card. Alright, so 1 pack in. We've got one pretty nice hit out of the 2019 stuff, so that's cool. So we're looking for, thank you, Purified Debates. I appreciate you stopping in. I will definitely check your channel out. Have a great evening. Unorthodox Pete says, what's up, bro? How's it going? It's going well. How are you, my friend? Ultimate Baseball Opener says goodbye. It was great to chat with you, Ultimate Baseball Opener. I will go check out that John guy, and you have a great evening. The Monstar 89 says, my work paid for my MBA in Harvard was not one they were going to pay for. Yeah, I suppose you can do a lot better if you're going to like a school that's public school in your area, and You get instant tuition. Alright, come on. What do we got? Show me the, okay, I'll put that there so I don't forget it. Logan Silk. Oh, Max Mendez, isn't that box part of the break? If you're referring to the top 206, yes, it is. And I always forget to open it just because it's not a pack, so like it doesn't go in the stack. Max Mendez, yes, these are gravities. Yep. Whatever happened to Ohtani cards? Yeah, that's a good question. So a lot of people were hyped up on Ohtani before the season started because, and this was like before the, the initial start of the season was supposed to happen. People were buying up Ohtanis. I remember like I had Ohtanis listed on eBay, and they just started like getting snapped up because I think this is like a gold, yeah, numbered to 50. Pretty cool card if you like Star Gel. Oh, look at that, very nice. Eloy Jimenez, base rookie. That looks like it's gonna probably gem. I don't see any issues with it, so congrats on that. That's another one of the really good rookies to get out of here. Of course, the two big ones are the ones we don't have yet. That's Tatis and Guerrero SP. All right. I did say, I think I did say purified debase. What's, oh, politified. Yeah, okay, not purified. Sam Smith. Isn't that the singer's name? I love your vids, and they have helped me a lot. I found yesterday because of you, I have a $50 berry bonus. Oh, fantastic. I wonder what card that is. Please tell us. Wait, do you like Genitals? I don't think I know who Genitals is. On Ultimate Baseball Opener, you have to tell me. Greg Olson error card. Oh man, that's old school. Max Mendez says cool. Logan Silk says 70 people in the stream. Wow. I wonder if like things started to jack up once I started talking about politics, or once I started opening cards. We may never know. I'll have to do lots of both. Yeah, so I definitely think I'm setting a record here. All thanks to you, Logan Silk. And this is a pretty nice Chris Davis number 2/150. Little patch there, so that's pretty cool. Max Stassi. Okay. I'm kind of guessing you guys cannot hear the opening of, or like the sorting of cards sounds as well with this setup, but you'll have to tell me. Alright, I have no idea what's going on with these comments with Sam Smith and Ultimate Baseball Opener. Tops, what about Tops? Oh, is it asking if I like, is that what, what was the question from Ultimate Baseball Opener? Do you like Jenna Tolles? And then maybe Tolles is supposed to be Tops. Well, what's Jenna supposed to be? Someone type very clearly what my question is. All right, AW says thanks for the insight. I've been an entrepreneur since undergrad. I've been looking into doing an MBA, and Harvard has been on my list of schools. I've not spent much time in Boston though. Yeah, I when I went to school for Boston, it was the first time I'd ever been there, and it was a grad school, I'll tell you that. So it was after college, and I just got in a car and I drove out there with my mom and my girlfriend at the time. By the way, don't do that, guys. Do not drive 3 days with your mom and your girlfriend. Bad idea. So I don't know who Nick Martini is, but he's got a great name, and this is a gold rookie card, which is kind of like the best, or one of the best things you can have of a player. Okay, now Ultimate Baseball versus Gentles. I don't know if he's just like lost his mind, or if he's trolling now, or he's getting like auto-corrected into oblivion. But we'll just get it. Genitals and genital. Oh, got it. You just pulled the Bart Simpson right there. All right, dad joke. Yeah, love it, bud. Love it. Okay. I thought you were gonna be like that. You guys remember Bullwinkle the moose? He'd come on and like sexually harass me. All in good fun, of course, but still was kind of wacky. Can you do more basketball cards, please? Yes, Sam, I can. I actually been talking about how I'm gonna do all this 18-19 basketball stuff. Go find some Lucas. So I will have those, and I will probably do some other things. So another nice parallel rookie, Jeffrey Springs. No idea. Those are not numbered. All right, come on, let's get a Tatis. Kevin Kramer, Mike Matuk, Will Myers, Hunter Dozier, Chad Pinder in the last card. All right, sorry, man. Logan Selk, I wish we had come through, but we're gonna pull a Trout, one of one auto out of this Topps D206 box right now. Mike Ryan. Somewhere they must have a list of all the, like Bart Simpson phone calls to the bar. I'm looking for my sister there. Someone should go find that and shoot the link in the chat. Max Mendez, your internet keeps cutting out. Sorry to hear it, man. Is anybody else having any kind of like lag issues or anything with the stream, like at all, since we started this one that's actually working? Because I have not seen any. And this setup I have here is nice because I have Ethernet for the computer that it's plugged into, whereas normally I'm just streaming from my phone and using wireless, which really should be pretty good because it's like I'm freaking 40 feet from my router, but I don't know. Wireless, man. Anyways. So yeah, hopefully the stream quality is gonna be pretty consistent with this setup, despite the very ominous start to this evening stream. Alright, you have a good night, Ultimate Baseball Opener. We'll catch you on the next time. Alright, here's our last chance for redemption for Logan Selk. Nice Glaber. Kiermaier. Mariano. Babe Ruth. Guerrero. And then these last two are going to be parallels. So, what's that guy's name? Don't know his name, but his last name's Webb. And, oh, God, why am I blanking on this guy's name? But these are the two, two parallels, the Piedmont backs. So, yeah, nothing too crazy, but I'll do a little recap for you of the cards that will be sleeved. So these are all for Logan Silk. Got some parallel rookies. Numbered Chris Davis patch. Very nice looking Eloy Jimenez rookie card. Somebody look up the PSA 10s of those. And Alonso with a slight rough edge there, like a little indentation almost. Dylan Betances, Joey Bart, Nico Horner, Joey Bart Chrome I should say, Jordan Yamamoto, ROI favorites, black, Nick Cave, number to 69, Racel Iglesias, Fernando Tatis second year card, AJ Buck rookie, Tony Gonsolin, really nice Royce Lewis, numbered rated prospect, Brendan K base rookie, Jesus Luzardo, refractor, Cal Lewis rookie card looking very nicely centered and otherwise pretty clean. Little dimple right there though. And one of the probably nicer cards in here is this Sixto Sanchez, if he continues to rock like he did this past season. Alright, Logan Silk says, bummer we didn't get anything great, but glad to support the channel. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I know you're taking one for the team on this. It is great to have something to open. So I think, so it's 11:15. I'm past my bedtime. We got 68 people on the chat. I hope everybody's doing well. It was great. It was great to chat. So we'll be back 8 p.m. tomorrow. Hopefully with less technical difficulties. And we'll be doing our 5-box Bowman 2020 Chrome baseball break. So yeah, 3 spots left still. Actually, let me just see if any orders came in while we're opening those things. So yeah, no orders have come in. So we've got 3 spots remaining, and I hope we'll fill those up. And so yeah, we will do the random.org thing, and then we'll just get cracking. So I hope you guys will join me. I hope everybody will get some amazing cards, and yeah, please sign up if you would like to get in on that and you want one of the last 3 spots. Alright, everybody, have a great one. We will see you. Happy Sunday. Actually, happy Monday here for a lot of people on the East Coast. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye now.